Hi guys, I'm Raju, the SAP BODS trainer for you. So in this series of videos, we are learning complete BODS scenarios part from starting onwards. So in the previous videos, please check my previous videos in which we discuss about the BODS, the interaction part, the repository, and we also started some certain transformation on the platform like case, merge, we have query transformation, we have SQL transformation, we have a lot of transformations. And in this video, we going to learn the transformation called hierarchy flattening transformation. So let's see how this hierarchy flattening transformation work out in real-time scenarios. So let's start with the hierarchy flattening transformation. So in this hierarchy flattening transformation, what happened here? Suppose I have a hierarchical structured kind of a data. It means that in real time, what happened? Suppose my client want to see the result of USA or a country wise sales report, so we get country wise here. As within a country we have all the different states, so you want to see all the state wise result. So this comes to level 1. Within one state again we have multiple times of this structure. So for each and everything we have a different state. So it's one state, is the second state. Again within one state we have multiple cities. Within one city again we have multiple states like areas. So it's here area wise sales report. So if we come to want to see this monthly wise sales report, we can cut to the monthly wise sales report. Again we can also have a city to state wise. This is all hierarchical. So if you talk about here, this is called level 1. We also call it level 0 hierarchy structure, and it is level 1. We have level 2, level 3. So this is how the hierarchical structure will look like. So level 1, level 2 and level 3 hierarchical structure will form it on these scenarios. So if you have input your source structure as like a hierarchical structure format, in that case we'll gonna generate this hierarchical structure format which help you out to get all the structural wise scenarios. So this structural wise scenarios will give the actual result in which you can get some activities. So let's see how this structure wise scenarios will be take place on most of cases in real time scenarios. So this hierarchy flattening structure is one of the most advanced scenario in which you can load all the hierarchical structure format, which you have a certain things. So you have a level 1, level 2, level 3. It means that so first 0 is called as parent and below that is called as child. So we use here level parent child scenarios. First is always called as parent and the below that we call as child, and that's similar, this keeps on going. So at every level if you perform any activities, that's level wise hierarchy will be generated. So parent to child, child to parent, again parent to child, child to parent. So if you talk about country, country is my parent, and below that we have the multiple states. So states are comes in the child. In the case of country is India. Similarly, if I want to see all the city wise of states, so if you talk about India, state called Delhi, we have different cities. So we have central city, Noida, some other space. So it means that for Noida, the Delhi is a parent, and for India, the Delhi is a child. So different. So it will behave like a parent child on basic scenarios. So this parent child scenario will help you out to perform any kind of activities to get this result. So suppose we have a different structural format in real time. If we can get this hierarchy as a parent child, we get the date to, like we have quarter wise, month wise, year wise, those result. And similarly, if you go with country wise, region wise, state wise, city wise, area wise, all this. So this is how we can get this activities on this scenario. So this hierarchical flattening will help you out to get this all this hierarchical structure load into a format. So we can convert all the hierarchical structure data into an understandable language of a table structure, so the client will take a proper decision. So let's see how this scenario will look like. So suppose if I have a country like here, like I have India as country, and in India we have a lot of states, like we have MP, one is Maharashtra, one is AP or Telangana. So for each and every states we have cities, right? So MP we have Lucknow, Aurangabad, some other places. So let's take some of Mumbai, Pune. I'll take this as the Maharashtra. It has the Telangana. I will give us Delhi. So in Delhi we have Noida, we have one is Hyderabad, one is Kurnool. So we can just make this kind of scenarios, so which help you out to perform certain activities. For level 3, if you talk Mumbai, again we have cities. So we have called as Vikhroli, we have Pune, like some Hinjewadi. From Noida we have different states like Central Delhi, and we have East Delhi or Old Delhi, and here we have like you can go Secunderabad and some other place called ACIL. Enough. So this all my call as parent, and this all my all as child. So if how the table will look like, so I'll show you. So the source table will look like as parent table and child column. If parent is India, child is Maharashtra. Parent is India, child is Delhi. Parent is India, the child is AP. AP is a parent, then child is Hyderabad. Again Hyderabad is child, parent, then East is a child, Secunderabad is child. Then Secunderabad is a parent, then child is some kind of ACI. This is how we can get output. So again AP we have Kurnool. Again Kurnool, within a Kurnool we have some Meerpet. Again if you talk about MH, so we have Mumbai, we have Pune. Again within Mumbai we have Vikhroli. Again Pune we have NG body, and from Delhi we have like this how to create a system. So if you create this kind of source system, the output will generate as a level wise. So if we get level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, hierarchical structure format will be generated. For that, what I do is I'll first create a sample file system in a source system, then we'll try to load the data. So for that, I'll try to create a new job. So in this scenario, as you know, we need to create a job here. So first step is we need to create the project. Second step, we need to create the batch job. Third step, we need to create the data flow. Add your source table with hierarchy structure, then hierarchy flattening transformation. Then target table. Okay, let's see how this happens practically. So I'll show you from starting onwards. So let me log into the server first. So first open the BODS tool here. So start all programs business update. So here data sciences tool. Enter username password. Let's do it on the product is already created. Let's take the same product. I have a product which has PR underscore Durga. So let me create a new project here. Right click, I'll name it as hierarchy flatting. Next is data flow. Then choose the source system. For that, create a flat file. So same structural format. So we get parent. Let's go with parent and child. If its parent is India, child is Maharashtra, AP, Delhi. If Maharashtra, AP, Delhi, I write Noida, AP, Hyderabad, Maharashtra, Mumbai. Mumbai, Noida. Mumbai can write so the result. So let's have this result, and later on we'll add a sales data also. First let me save this file. I'll say desktop. Give some name H5. Then it's be a CSV file. And file should be closed before loading. So flat file, new, give the name hierarchy flatting, and the file name. So it's CSV file. So it has child, make it S. End of source system. Then I need a transmission called hierarchy flat transmission. And it was in the source system. So here choose the source system for that. So here just make it parent to parent and the child column to child column. If you have here the default producer original has 3 level. If you want to increase, you can increase. Then save it. Okay, come back and get data. I'll use target file. Let's use this connection, random. I'll give hierarchy flattening. Now load data. Let's see run job. So it was done. Let's check. Now see the output of hierarchy flattening. This is my input data. So output is general hierarchy. So how I get a hierarchy structure format. So if I want to go for ECL from India, I have to click on AP to Hyderabad, then ECL. So here we need to get the level 4. The reason is we didn't mention here 4. Let me add a 4. Now check data. Come back. Now execute. Done. So it was done. Now see the data of here preview. We got level 4 also. See here. Only for ECL, because ECL is long, right? Longest path. So further, if you go Delhi, I want to go from India to Delhi. Central Delhi, then Delhi, India, Central Delhi, and then Central Delhi. So this is how the hierarchy flattening will look like here. So this shows the hierarchy flattening. So if you have any hierarchical structure data, it converts. If you, this is how we can get it here. Of horizontal, let me check the data of the vertical also. If I use here vertical, now I choose vertical. Let me do the data preview. So it was done. Now see the preview here. See, so we got level, same thing we get here, but in hierarchy structure. So level 0, level 1, like so. But if you use a normal hierarchy structure format, so we are getting crossed up. Let's check here. Maybe it was, it not change actually. No, it will change. So it was done. Let's check the data. So we had the same thing. So that the level which we saw in the previous cases, like just like a source system, it will generate. So if you use vertical, so we get it like this one. But if you use a horizontal, we get a perfect result. Let me go to the horizontal only. It is done. Let me check the data here. Now see the records of this part. So this is how the hierarchical structure will look like. So if you use the vertical hierarchical structure, that will not give proper information. It will just almost all dump off the source system only. But in the case of if you use the horizontal, it will give the perfect the result of hierarchical structure. So we can easily identify which level we have to go with which level. So we have level 1, level 2, and other scenarios, right? So this is how it will, the level wise hierarchical structure will look like. So this hierarchical structure will play a major role in real time environment. If you want to load any hierarchical structure format, like we have a level wise, we have a parent child hierarchies, we have multiple level hierarchies we have to. So if the company needs that kind of hierarchical structure, in that case we have to create this hierarchical structure format. So this is what we learn in this video of hierarchical structure. So complete scenario. So let's go over the next video on the different transformation. So on this part. So we'll discussing about complete transformation of we discussed about previously a case, merge, row generation, SQL queries, and some other transformation. So in this video we done this merge, pivot, reverse pivot, and merge transformation more effectively. So the next video we'll learn some other concept of transformation, okay, and we'll meet on the step part. So thanks so much for watching this video. We'll meet on next video. Okay, thanks so much.